there, everybody. Welcome to Let's Talk About It. I do that every time. Welcome to Let's Talk About It with Yogi Hamm. Here we are in Slammin' Ham Studios. My garage, actually, that's what it is. I'm Yogi Hamm. Well, that's what? Southern Viking. That's what? You already knew that. I got a knot right there. Right there on my lip. There's like a BB stuck in there. My daughter said, "Pop it with a needle, Daddy." I did that. It didn't do nothing but hurt. Hey, you know what? That probably wasn't even a real thing. She probably just wanted me to stab myself in the lip. I'm gonna have I got to have a talk with it. Look at that one strap off. Yeah. Just to get that cool look going. Get that cool look going. Bring in the younger crowd for the viewings. Yeah, we gonna get that. We gonna get that, and then hey, my eyes are up here. You know what? You know what? Just hold on just a second, all right? Just hang on a second. You know, that's probably gonna be reported. Just so you know. Just so you know, that's probably gonna be. It might be a grievance. But anyway, we'll see what happens, I guess. This I had to write everything down because there's too much to remember. Look at that, both one side, two side, all the way, front and back, top and bottom. But I couldn't remember them all. But long time ago, 4 or 5 years ago, at work, in the men's room in the basement, there was a book down there, and it was called Uncle John's Bathroom Reader, boy. And it had all kinds of trivia, all kinds of history stories, jokes. But one time I was down there, it was because they had like, if you look at the front, the index, if you look at that, it say short stories for them quick poos, and then medium story for more complicated poos, and then longer stories for extended sitting. But there was a story in there. There's a story in there one time about the number 42 and how often it comes up in history and things and stories and people, sages and stuff. It's really weird. But the Uncle John's Bathroom Reader only had a John bathroom. I just got that. But there's one story in there about that number 42. So I looked it up. And there's a whole lot more than Uncle John told us. I guess he's put it in the quick poo section, short read. But there's one in there. You know, it just had. It came a bunch of them ones I saw on there come up on here. But there's so many more. And I'm like, Uncle John could have put that in a medium-sized poo, because I could have finished that during that time if they'd put all these in there. The trouble I was having back then, boy, it's a whole different kind of problem now. All right, so I'm going to tell you about number 42. Number 42, that's a domino game. Why 42? Why they had that? Jackie Robinson. Baseball badass. Jersey number 42. Elvis dropped dead at 42. I remember that day well, because I was you know what I'm talking about, Grandmama Hamm's house. Damn, how could it take me so long to say that? Yeah, I was there. Me and my uncle was eating watermelon at the sink. And my Grandmama Hamm hollered in from the den. She said, "Just saw it on the news. Elvis is dead." And me and my uncle was like, "What?" 42 damn year old. I remember that. He had extended sitting poo too. Too soon. It's still too soon for that. I ought to be ashamed. Shame to know me. All right, let's see. What else we have? Oh, you got that. Remember that Fox show, X-Files? Remember that fella on there that Dave Duchovny? Fox Motors, his name on that show. I'll back up a little bit. I was too close. I apologize. That might make you a little upset stomach. But yeah, that Fox Motor, that character on there, his apartment number, 42. Coincidence? I don't think so. Oh, and the most famous one, though, of course, you know what that is? That's that damn Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And then they finally find that big old damn know-it-all computer thing, and they say, what's the answer to life and everything? And the computer says 42. I'm like, what are we supposed to do with that? Well, we're going to need some more instructions. I know how to count to it. I know how to write it down. I don't know how to use it as a secret code or something. I don't know. Let's move on before I get mad. Ooh. Starship Enterprise. NCC 1701D. A total of 42 decks on that ship. How'd that happen? Doctor Who episode called 42 lasts 42 minutes. How'd that happen? Yeah. Supernatural. Ooh, look at I had the spooky lights on right now. Hey, remember that video last time? I was asking for lights. Somebody sent me a light. You're going to be seeing it in here pretty soon, as soon as I can get it hooked up and everything. I was glad. Was that very nice? Thank you. Thank you very much, kind people still out there. Not like him, hate mail people. Okay, but the Book of Revelation. I used to think it was a S. I was Revelations, but that girl on that FBI agent on that long leg, she let you know real quick ain't no S on it. Be careful what you say in front of her, I guess. We're going to talk about that movie, too, coming up. What was that? The Book of Revelation mentioned that 42 is the number of months for destructive violence. 2 years. Dr. Seuss, you know how many kid books he wrote? Take a wild damn guess. Yeah, 42. Titanic was traveling at 42 kmh when it hit that damn flipping damn iceberg. Wolves and most adult dogs have 42 teeth. Did you know that? I didn't know that. How was I supposed to know? I don't sit around counting my dog's teeth. How am I supposed to know that? Monty Python had that sketch called The Cheese Shop. You know how many different kinds of cheese they had in that cheese shop? 42. The standard size barrel. You know, you ship that Earl across the sea or something, cross country. Them barrels, 42 gallons. That's standard size. See how many of these there's? A pair of dice. How many dots is on a pair of dice? 42. I'm going to flip a page. We already halfway done, but we are about to go over budget. I was talking too much. You can see a rainbow. Oh, you can't see a rainbow except at 42 degrees from the direction opposite of the light source. Did you know that? How are you supposed to know that? Unless you're damn going around a damn rainbowologist or something. I don't know. I don't know how you're supposed to know that. Oh, in Toy Story, that Buzz Lightyear, the space feller, his ship. Yeah, number 42. This is just, I shouldn't, anyway, this is getting redundant, ain't it? The potion that, no, there are 42 laws in the sport of cricket. Why couldn't you just say rules? Oh, our game's called cricket, and we can't have the same names of things that you all have with your little scummy sports down there. Pfft. Laws. Call them rules like everybody else. You get uppity. Anyhow, I'm done with that. The potion that in Romeo and Juliet, that potion that Juliet drinks, it makes her sleep 42 hours. 42 again. Hey, that number keeps showing up now and then, don't it? Oh, there's 3 big name albums. And I'm gonna tell you something they got in common. One of them's that Michael Jackson's Thriller. 'Cause it's a thriller something. I don't know the words, I don't know them words. So there's Thriller. And then you got the Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon, baby. That's a good. If I love it. Yeah, I love that one. And then the other one was Back in Black, AC/DC. Only one stinker on that album. But you know what they all 3 got in common? How many minutes you think they are? 42 damn minutes. I don't even know why I asked you that. You probably already knew that. 40 in that game of Risk. 42 territories in that game. I didn't know. I ain't never played that. Let's see that. On that, you know that TV show called Lost. I only watched like the first 3 episodes, and then it left me. It left me. I had to get out. But on that show, they was on the TV show. It showed up a lot in that show. And the plane that they crashed in on had 42 rows of seats. I told you it's gonna keep on. Prince Albert. You know that feather they keep thinking's in a can somewheres? Trying to find him. If he's in a can, I can't see over here. It's too dark. I gotta go back over here. Old ass eyes. I gotta give me some new eyes. But that Prince Albert fella, he died at guess how old? 42. And you know how many grandkids he had? 42. And his great-grandson, he abdicated the throne when he was how old? 42. See what I'm talking about? He's Robert Stroud, the Birdman of Alcatraz. Listen to this. He was imprisoned in 1942 in cell number 42, and then he killed a guard. He croaked a guard. You believe that? And he spent 42 years after he croaked that guard. He spent 42 damn years in solitary confinement. You believe that? How's that keep happening? And then, but anyway, that's it. That's how I saw the ones. There was some others, but they was like math stuff, and I didn't give a damn about that. So I'm gonna tell you something, go, because we are way the hell over budget. We are way over budget. I hate that. The song I want you to go listen to, that's from 1974, and it's from the Electric Light Orchestra, ELO. And that song's El Dorado. I used to love that song when I was in junior high and high school. Played it all the time. It's sad. It's a sad song. It's like what's them lyrics? Them lyrics at the back end of it. It's and I will stay. I'll not be back. And I will be free. Yeah. Of the world. El Dorado. That's a good song. Go listen to that. El Dorado by ELO. And then, Think about that. If you know other 42s, let me know about them. I'll add them to the list. We'll do an update. Leave a comment if you want to. I'll edit that out for sure. Forget you saw that. Ugh. What the hell happened there? How do you hit that note? I ain't been able to. You can't hit that note. Who did that?